Okay, hello everyone. Brian here, and today we'll be going through a VOD review. The VOD review will be myself on Lee Sin, and the premise of it will be how to take over a game in under 10 minutes or less. So I will put the final KDA somewhere around on the screen here. And also, I want to preface that we did lose the game at the end of the game. However, I believe the first 10 minutes is very educational in letting you know exactly what you should be doing, how you should go about it, especially on Lee Sin as an early game jungler. And I believe this can help a lot of people in snowballing their games forward into more wins. So, from the start, we start with pathing. So, as you can see on both sides of the team, we have a relatively scaling bot side and a really aggressive Darius top side, who took Flash Ghost. In my mind, I'm thinking he likely will abuse my Poppy early game. I'm looking to path towards there. So as the game starts, you can see my Lee Sin start walking that side. We also have a very scrappy mid lane with Aurora and Ahri. So I'm really looking at these two things moving forward. One thing that I realized was the right decision off the bat in the first 30 seconds was this exchange over here. So we'll take a look. Yeah, so my bot lane got caught. It is the meta nowadays to be very aggressive early. I'm obviously watching them over here. Idealing and going about my day. So nothing happened topside. And I just start clearing things out. Now, my bot lane did not use any sums, correct? But the EXP loss in of itself is terrible. The fact that Alistar has the positioning on them. He has all this space to work on them. This entirety of this space here. So, I've decided full-heartedly, if there was something good bot side, I would have went Raptors into looking at bot and to throw away my blue buff. But because nothing happened, you can see my Lee Sin, I start pathing down here. Top side wise, you can see Darius already used Ghost. I wasn't informed about this, but I saw the HP drop. And I was a little bit worried about this path top side. And I really thought Poppy was going to use TP here, but he chose to stay. I think it's because of all the healing that he didn't expect he would get. Maybe he took second win with the pot. So yeah. We go over, Poppy starts doing his thing, right? And I am very impressed with Poppy over here. We'll soon see why, as you can see. From the bottom, there is action there. But anyways, what I noticed is that Aurora has this positioning on Ahri. And they just hit 3. They're really aggressive now and they're low. Right? Look at the wave state right now. Minions are aiming Ahri. They're gonna go clear it out. I'm just about finished here. I know I'm not going bot side, that's for sure. It's way too terrible. I'm looking to path top, but then I see all this action mid. And I start walking. Everything is good, because Arya will walk up here. Like I said, the wave pushes in. Okay, that's crazy from Aurora, I didn't expect that. But we clean up shop right here. So that one's good. Oh, we missed out on what happened top side, but Poppy did get a solo kill. Let me see if I can pull up the button to show up the score display. Wait a minute. To show up scoreboard, sorry. Yeah. So Poppy did get the solo kill here. And bot side does die in an exchange. Nothing for us to worry about. Now, at this stage in the game, 3 minutes in, we're looking for the next big thing. Myself personally, we have about 1,000 gold. I could look to recall and get my pickaxe. But let's see what I do here. So I start pathing top. It's likely because I realized the lane is so heavily in favor of Darius. I can't exactly remember, but how about we just rewind here 15 seconds and let's see the game state. Yeah, so over here, I start looking like I'm gonna puff topside already. I think it's because I noticed this huge wave that were going on Poppy, right? Now, I'm pretty sure Poppy did ping this ward. So we do have it on display that it is warded here. Let me take a look. Sorry, I'm new to this. Am I not supposed to click this? I don't know. Fuck, I think we know this ward is here. So I start walking this way. I think this fight was really terrible and could have gone sideways for sure. But Poppy has good itemizations which helped her last this long. We've got good timing and execution and it really worked out in our favor. Now definitely we have to look to recall here. I have to push out for Poppy. Don't want her to get caught by Naafiri. Even though we know there is bot side, I wasn't sure after his recall where he would head out. Like, so we know he's cleared top because of this ward earlier on. But I wasn't sure how he would path that afterwards. Clear this out for him. And we're gonna go clear our wave. Right now we're looking at mid lane again. It's really relatively free, I believe. Thing that I was worried about is I was definitely worried that mid lane would have some action because she's always so pushed up. I also wanted to check this because of the exchange topside. I knew we lost that. I don't know if I plan to go bot here. Probably not. I went to take Dragon, right? The rationale for Dragon here, simply because of this. This was a good ward. And guys, this is Emerald gameplay. I forgot to say this earlier, but this is Emerald. For those of you guys that say, my teammates never do this in XXX ELO, this is Emerald. I believe it's about being opportunistic here. Of course, I wasn't as strong as I wanted to be. If I had taken a Brutalizer instead of a Ravenous Hydra, this fight would have gone way easier, this Dragon take. I think I spent... How long did I spend on this? I spent a whole 30 seconds on this. It wasn't the smartest choice. Still did it. Because we saw him here. One thing I was worried about was Alistar's positioning. He kept looking like he was going to walk up, check. Now I know from the replay, he just put this pink ward down. But my Jinx also did well here by applying pressure unknowingly. So I just really secured my stuff. I'm just pinging them to let them know that I will not get off the objective. And I will be finishing it. After this, I believe I look mid. Because of the wave again. I do not go bot side. Just to clear this control. I think that's a mistake on my side. Okay, now from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, the game really ramps up here. So I've got all the basic skills I need. I'm obviously not playing for bot side anymore. I believe it's bad. I believe it's not my win con. I start playing for top and mid specifically. Now I did not know about this ward. Nonetheless, I saw Naafiri here. I think this was a bad play for me to engage him. Especially knowing that mid hit 6. This was bad on me. She hit the charm. And I get nothing out of it. The ward jump could have been cleaner. Topside died also. Now our game state is actually worse. You look at the top here, we've got less gold than them. Partially due bot side. How do I check? I know we can check gold for everything. Let's check blue only here for a bit. Now red. So this is what things look like. I start looking like I'm pathing for bot. I mean, the wave does look very good. Issue is, I don't know whether it's warded. Angel. Who's outside, baby? So, look at this mid here. It's a really good exchange, and I know she has no ulti. I'm coming back for that with that in mind. And I'm going straight in. Now, I did not plan this, but Poppy was making her way down too. Aura manages to get out, and we managed to sick her down. Naafiri comes into play. I really don't want to use ulti here. Didn't have to. Good stuff. She pings that we use flash. That is true. No, I'm actually looking topside. I don't think I'm looking to start farming again. I'm Lee Sin. I want to push the early aggression that I have. My farm is not that great. I want to start pushing for Herald. So I probably go in for this fight here. Poppy does a great job stalling him. It's warded, but she does play with him a little bit. He manages to get this, and I get a little bit scared, but I hold my ulti, right? Because I'm just waiting for the animation on the Poppy. Doesn't come true. See the Naafiri. Poppy instantly. Great timing. I believe we can go in on this. He has no minions. One pops out, we walk away. I missed that, but it's okay. Lulu's got great position. Now all I'm caring about is Poppy's HP. But Lulu makes this great play here. We hit it, but I die, so we don't get Shelly here. So we don't get grubs. Sorry. Now, I didn't give our ADC enough credit this game, but she does play defensively well. She did do lackluster damage in the late game, which costed us the game, I believe. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna VOD review that on my own time because I don't feel very capable of telling you guys what happened in the exchange. But yeah, now I'm up a Profane Hydra. I didn't know this, but because I've been farming so much, because I've been ganking so much and not farming, that Naafiri also got Profane Hydra, but I feel pretty strong myself. I'm obviously looking to rush my grubs again, because I believe Aura gets a lot of value from it. Poppy not so much, but Poppy's also rushing me for it. Lulu's rushing me for it. I thought something was happening at Herald. When they first pinged me, when they kept spam pinging me, honestly I thought Naafiri was on it. We know he's topside. I really thought he was on it. Everyone's pinging me. I dropped the blue because I just needed to know what was happening. Turns out nothing was happening, but since I already dropped the blue and they were puffing for it, Poppy especially was puffing for it, I decided to go for it. Now this exchange is tough. I start getting worried because I see Alistar here, I know Ahri is there, and we know Naafiri is topside. So this is actually a 4-on-3 exchange. My Lulu's not ready, so I get a little bit scared. I think the enemy team played this horribly because they were worried. The ward pops. We know Naafiri is here now. We know Aurora's getting stopped by Alistar. So it's gonna be me, Darius, Naafiri, Poppy. Alistar immediately walks in. Poppy takes out Alistar. And we get this catch on Ahri here. I execute with the Poppy here in play. Sorry. I kinda moved the screen, so let's just check it here. So we get this little catch on Ahri here. Right here. I decide it's go time to move. Lulu pops up. It's a 4-on-4 now. We have no Aurora ult, but I do have my ulti. And Darius has no stacks. So for now, this fight, doable. I let Lulu get me the shield. Wait for him to walk up a little bit more, thinking we're gonna run away. Open up this little gap here and I go in on it. Now, I'm a little bit worried here. Did dodge that. Alistar's gonna stun me, so I do the W. Poppy gets a great AoE hit, and if we had gotten this Jinx Rocket, our team fight would have went fantastic. We didn't, however. Aura hits too, and now this fight just looks great because Aura fucking popped that guy. I land the W here. I land the Q, sorry. I go in on the Darius. And it is a very close fight. I nearly die. I don't. Do a little BM there. And now we go secure this because no one's gonna stop us, right? Poppy realistically didn't have to do this. I wish she didn't. Her farm ends up being a huge problem in the late game because she's too dependent on the team. She was supposed to be one of my carries, but she ended up being a great support. Now you've got 3 grubs. The little minions pop out. It helps Aura push way better. I start farming again and I start looking for the next dragon. So this is the first 10 minutes. This is our end state in the first 10 minutes. We look prime time. Poppy is gonna be a huge threat to their team in the late game, right? A huge threat to their team. Now, this was a side effect. I completely forgot. I'm a little bit rusty. I forgot that Poppy was a great champion against their whole team. Aura is gonna help us big time in the team fight. Jinx is 30 CS down, so therein lies our problem. But Lulu is also set to help us. So transitioning from the 10 to 15 minute mark. Right now, this VOD review has gone on for 15 minutes. I think we can go on for longer. I don't want to keep it too long, but I still have things to provide value from 10 to 15. So I guess we can keep inching further into this VOD review right now. I wasn't prepared for this, but we can see how this goes. So now it's Lee Sin. A lot of people start feeling like they fall off. It's early to mid game, early game especially. You saw from the 3-minute ganks at level 3 to the 5-minute dragon, followed by the Gromp skirmish, right? With a very strong solo laner advantage into the Grub secure. Sorry, into the top river Grub secure skirmish. So now it's about playing for your mid game. Things you want to execute and set your team up for success in the late game. And you can do this with very fundamental things, such as playing for dragons. This thing scales your team, increases the velocity of your team. I forgot the term that League of Legends people used. Tempo, increases the tempo of the game. These are things you can do before you fall off that make you stronger in the late game so that you can still compete. So we'll see how I play for that. I'm looking mid, alright? We do see Naafiri here. It is ping that Naafiri is here. We did catch him there. And I am aware that Aura has no mana whatsoever. So if she had ulti here, I could definitely finish off the Ahri. But we don't have ulti here. It's a very quick fall off. I start walking towards her just to scare her away, give Aura some space. We see Naafiri here, we walk away. It's simple. Now, because I see Poppy's TP in, I start moving immediately for this Naafiri fight. Because I know he can't get out, right? He does get out anyway because of a bad misplay, but Lulu does pop the ulti straight. Very smart on her part. I get the free ward topside, and we secure it into the dragon. So, like I said, from 10 to 15 minutes, you want to start thinking about how you want to elevate the game and not just play for yourself, but also play to scale the tempo of your team. This is one thing that I did to scale the game, and you should really realize the value. Because if not forcing this fight, what else would I have done? What else would you have done? Raptors? Into Grubs? Into Krugs? Then what? Then take this really bad dragon fight, right? Because bot lane, I've not played for it ever. Their items up. Take this really bad dragon fight because my Aura has to TP. Has to recall. We would have been collapsed on. Maybe our lead would have led us to an okay fight, but it's not an exchange that you want to hedge on, right? So Poppy takes this excellent TP. Emerald player Poppy, by the way, drops her turret. Of course you cannot bank on this Poppy, but nonetheless, we did get this Poppy, and understanding that the Poppy was TPing in, having some map awareness to really force that Naafiri exchange, right? That really secured us this dragon at minute 12 here. So we take this dragon. Ahri's still clueless, by the way. Bro just gives up. He's trying to push his advantage mid-side. Aura understands. So she stays for the wave clear. I start pushing bot because I think it's still okay. We've got all this tempo from Naafiri dying. Okay, so we see here, we start dragon, but because Poppy goes straight bot, she gets this really good exchange on Kai'Sa, right? So we start forcing this exchange here. Just trying to push the lead, trying to push the tempo. Land this Q on Kai'Sa. Got a terrible kick, but Poppy comes in to save me and we secure this. So now my HP is a little scary. I'm not looking to take this because Naafiri is probably puffing bot and we get the confirmation right here, right? When we see him on this ward here. So we just recall. It's simple. Don't take any bets. Right now you have the lead. You don't have to take these scary exchanges, you know. Don't take any bets, walk it off. Alright. So now we see something here. 12 minute, we see Naafiri come again. We are leaps and bounds ahead of him. Lulu's got good positioning. We do have our ADC here. We start recall. We see the Naafiri. Lulu pings me in. I wait for him to use the skill. Go in. We get this exchange. And there's a free Drake for sure now. Their bot lane just spawned up. Naafiri is dead. We'll take this. I was worried about Ahri coming here, but she did recall. Alistar did some really weird pathing. Wasn't really looking to contest. I mean, if I was Alistar, I wouldn't as well, right? There's 3 people there. What am I gonna do? I'm just a cow. But yeah, terrible joke, by the way. I'm sorry. Yeah. We go into clearing this bot side. Now we start Raptors first, just because it's optimal, but also because we do want to position ourselves bot side. Except they recalled. So it's over. Start looking, yeah, I still start looking for things I want to do because I tell you, I'm really pushing the tempo here. But then I realized I probably can't do this alone. She looks quite strong with the Krakens. If she didn't have Krakens, maybe it's something I consider. But because of that, I just walk it off. So now we're in minute 14 and this is the end state of minute 14. By now you're thinking, we have an absolute lead. Of course, we have the scoreboard here and we know that we're not actually that far ahead. Maybe because our bot lane is down 40 CS. And also because my Poppy is down 30. She did drop everything to be the support of this game. Which I'm not too happy of. But yeah, mentally wise, the enemy team probably thinks they are cooked. Maybe their bot lane's still sane. But realistically, you know that we're not that far ahead. And I think I myself also kind of know we're not that far ahead. We gave up all the plating stop side. My mid is not really as far as I would like it to be in terms of turret plating. She hasn't really transitioned her lead elsewhere as well. And my Puppy sunk everything into the skirmishers. Right now, I'm actually looking to funnel into our bot lane just a little bit more. Of course, this mid lane exchange here is great. And this is minute 14. It's not looking like I know much else on what to give you. So we'll just look here. This is a little clip that I'm very proud of. I will record it. I will record it. Just for the YouTube. Just a little clip that I'm proud of. So let's go. Oops. Sorry. How do I start this? Sorry, how do I start this? Right. It will just be play. The little thing that I'm proud of. We're gonna put it on Lee Sin here. Drop everything. And we're gonna hit play. So we are here. See this little thing here. Alright. There's a lot of work for a really for a guy with a really bad KDA, by the way. That just goes to show how strong Darius is. Never take him for granted. He probably could have killed me there. Move into minute 15 here. Start going for this fight because I'm really looking for this Shelly fight. And yeah, I'll take all these highlight plays real quick. Things that I want to look at myself in the future. Nothing for you boys. And there is that. Alright. So I've got nothing left to say. The premise of this video was setting up yourself from minute 0 to 10. So a couple takeaways that I want to give to the audience here from, let's go minute 1, right? Is when you start the game, everything starts before you even spawn in. You want to know what you want to do. The way I walked to red buff because I already knew I was going to play for top side. I didn't know I was going to go for mid side, but because of having a plan to execute, there was an opportunity given to me elsewhere on the way to my plan. That was great, so we took it. Another thing I want to do is minute 0 to 10 is the most important part of the game. Another takeaway is knowing how to scale yourself up. So minute 0 to 10, care about your KDA. Care about the little things you do. Every kill is 300 gold more to the enemy team. Maybe 450 more. Every little kill matters in the early game. And lastly, I want you to focus on opportunities given. When you play these early game characters, you know that minute 15 to 30 will be hard for you. So you have to learn to execute and sometimes force a trade that you're not very comfortable with. I wasn't very comfortable chasing Naafiri into the jungle here. I wasn't very comfortable in taking the grubs. And I wasn't very comfortable in the exchange here, the last 15-minute exchange here. Of course, that's not 0 to 10 minutes. But yeah, these little things, they scale you. We can talk about mechanics another time. I myself, I'm not a Lee Sin main. I play Lee Sin very practically. I don't have fancy insects, as you saw. I play a very baseline Lee Sin that everyone should be able to play. A basic ward hop here, a basic flash E there, and an occasional two-man ulti, right? In that bot side here. You want to know what you want to do. So that was my VOD review for my first 10 minutes. Of course, there's a lot of things I have to say about the last 30 minutes and how I came to lose the game. This is my end state here. When we lost our Nexus, this was our end state of the game. As you can see here, we really lost out to this Kai'Sa. Maybe I should have played for bot lane. Who knows? That's something I have to look at in my own time. But I have no educational value to give to you guys for the end. It's a 30-minute video now. And I believe this is all I can give you. This is all the value I can give. So yeah, if you guys like the VOD review, hit a like and a subscribe. I will be doing more, and I look to improve more on a commentator and being a YouTuber. If you've got any feedback, constructive or not, maybe just a good hi, hello, yeah, leave that in the comments, man. I'm sure to reply. I got no views, probably. I'm also doing this for myself to improve as a player, and I hope that I bring some people along with me on this journey as I improve. Alright, so thank you. I'll see you guys next time.